Hi, my name's Dave Cockerill. I'm 21 and I work at a go-karting track as the head track marshal. I was taken to church rather than it being my choice. I just went because my parents went. That's the thing that what I did, all the way up until I was about 14, 15. I don't think I had a personal faith for any description. I just think I just went to church because my parents did. When I was about 14, 15, I started going to summer camps in Wales, and it was just really a chance to get away from everything, away from school, to meet new people. Even at first I didn't really think about the Christian side of it. It was just an activities holiday where you went mountain biking, mountain walking. In the evening you had your meetings, your Christian service meetings, but I didn't really think too much of them. It probably took me a couple of years, so 15, 16, before I really started getting into the meetings in the evening, and I started to enjoy them more and more. It became more of the focus of why I went. I guess everything changed when one night we were just in another evening meeting, and a guy was talking about my personal faith with Jesus, and the way that he explained it just really struck a chord with me, and it made it really real to me. I remember going out afterwards into a prayer tent we had and just praying with someone and asking Jesus into my life for me, and I just remember going out afterwards, and I remember there was some long grass at the top of the field, walking up there, and I just laid down in the grass, like looking up into the sky, into the darkness. It was a real clear night. I can remember it crystal clear even now, all the stars and the Milky Way and everything. I just remember thinking to myself, I was so happy. I was overwhelmed with joy, and I was crying with joy. I was so happy. It was probably one of the happiest points of my life. It was just an amazing night. I think I changed the way that I was with people, and I guess rather than me just going to church because my parents dragged me to church, I guess I went to church because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to church and, sing and pray and, learn stuff more about Jesus, this Jesus bloke, and get to know him better as a friend, and he's one of my best friends now. And as time went on, I started getting more involved in church, started doing youth and children's work, playing up at the front with the band, drumming, and I've joined a cell group and become a cell group leader. My life's just changed so much, and it's really good. Sometimes I come up against questions and criticism about why I do it and what I do. A lot of people think that we just sit around all day singing Kumbaya and having communion, which I find quite hard, because I try to explain about how I go on camp and do all these fun activities and stuff, and how it doesn't have to be boring, and it's not all about sitting in church. You can go out and just socialise with all your Christian friends and non-Christian friends. I'm a leader on camp, teaching people that were in my position where I was a couple of years ago, teaching them about Jesus so it can be personal to them. And I feel so humbled just to be in that position where I can get this opportunity to say stuff to people who were in the same position as me, and I can use my experiences to help them, and I love it. It's just something I really enjoy doing. Even now I still get stuff wrong, but I know that God and Jesus especially will always be there for me, and whenever I do anything wrong I just ask for forgiveness, and I know that they'll forgive me. I love it so much.